We got a comment and I want to address the subject. This person wrote, I feel at a crossroad. The man I really truly believed was my husband just really didn't act like it. I prayed and prayed. I ended up marrying someone who is beyond great. But at times, my thoughts and feelings still drift to the one that I felt could have been. And the strangest thing is that I still have hope it could still be. What do I call that? Wow. This is a big one because the man you eventually married, you've given him a very difficult job. It will try to please you, but it will be so difficult because your heart is somewhere else. Now, I can feel your point because what I see here is that your spiritual education is interfering with your reality. You probably came from the school of thought where, because you said, my husband, the person that should have been my husband. Really, there's nothing like that. Maybe we'll back up a little. You see, you hear bone of my bone, and it will appear that there's a man made for a woman, or there's a particular woman made for a man. It only sounds good in theory, but theologically, it's not correct. So if you know where that came from, it was that from Adam's rib, from his side, the rib was taken, and while he was asleep, Eve was formed. But can I shock you? That was the only time God did that. God did not take my rib to create another person. So Adam, Eve, they were products of creation. The process is called creation. For every one of us, we are products of procreation. He said, let them increase, let them multiply. That was what produced us. So I'm not looking for a missing rib. God can prepare any of his daughters for me, and God can prepare any of his sons for you. If that thought sinks down into you, you will know that that other man is not that he is supposed to be your husband. He is your husband. There's nothing like that. So this man you're married to, stay with him. Give your best to this marriage. If you do that, it will work. The moment you make up your mind that that man, even though at the time you loved him, at the time you felt you could have gotten married to him, but today he is married, you are married, you need to shut that door permanently. If you don't, you're inviting trouble for your life. You're inviting trouble for your family. If there are areas where your husband is not up to par, is not at par with that man, you will always compare them, and you always think and feel that you are at a disadvantage. But trust me, there are so many areas where your husband is better than him. The least of them is that he married you. That man did not marry you. It was that he saw the good in you and felt that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with you. That man did not see that. So pay attention to your home. Recently, someone told me, a pastor, and said to me, sir, what do you make of this situation where a prophet looked at a woman who's been married for 25, 30 years as young adults, as children, and says to her, you didn't marry your husband. The man you're with now is not your husband. And I said to him, that's coming from a prophet who is not mature. It's coming from a prophet who is not very sensitive. Now, what do you want her to do? After 25 years, 30 years with children, you want her to leave her husband's house? What does she tell her children? That they are no longer her children? Does she say to herself that they are a product of a mistake? Do you see how we complicate issues when we don't allow God to have his way in our lives? So I said to him, don't mind those people. Let this woman enjoy her home. That's not a good seed to sow, because once in a while, when there are issues, that will be playing in our head. That maybe we're having these issues because I'm not with my husband. Maybe we're having this issue because this person is not my husband. That's not the way we should see. The moment you get married, the next thing you should be working on is to do your best, both of you, to see how to make that marriage work. So you need to shut your mind that that hope that it could still be, cut it off. You will never enjoy your home, and you're creating room. It's going to be a vulnerability. The devil can exploit that vulnerability to put you into a big problem. And if it comes around, you can even start to have an affair with him because he never left your head. You always thought, oh, this my Prince Charming is the one. No, there's nothing like that. Do your best to stay with this man who you have married. Love him. If you invest a lot in this relationship, it can become so great that it would appear that the other man does not even exist. So this will be my counsel to you. Don't let your thought drift to him. Cut off everything entirely. What you don't nurture will not grow. Starve it. If you have his pictures, take them away. Okay, sometimes you need to be very brutal and go to extreme measures to be able to control your mind and control your heart. So put a lot into this current marriage, do everything about it, and you will soon forget about that man. God bless you.